Good evening. Good evening and welcome back to Gran Turismo 7. Update 1.29 is out and it brings with it a lot of fantastic additions, including all the cars that you can see there. It brings back Grand Valley from previous Gran Turismos. Grand Valley is back in GT7. We have brand new events. We have full PlayStation VR2 support. I do not have a PS VR2 headset. Nobody does at the moment because it launches tomorrow. I would really love one someday though. I don't have the money now. I won't have the money anytime soon. But yes, I want one someday. The entirety of Gran Turismo 7 can be played in PSVR 2, except for the split screen multiplayer. That's literally the only mode that will not be in VR. All the offline races and all the online races, though, absolutely can be played in PSVR 2. And that's incredible. But what we're going to be doing tonight is checking out Gran Turismo Sophy. A limited time race together event has been added where players can challenge the autonomous racing agent Gran Turismo Sophy, GT Sophy for short. The event is only available on the PlayStation 5 console version. Race Together will be available after reaching collector level 6 and can be accessed from the special banner in the top right of the world map. Please see the following link for more details. And there's your hyperlink there. They've also had new additions to Scapes, which is where you can take photos of your cars. There's a new museum section for Ital Design. Okay. Another museum section for the Sony AI. Oh, that's nice. More cafe menus. Yay. In fact, we should actually check out the cafe menus before I end this stream as well. Added new sets of conversations with car designers for characters appearing in the cafe. Alright. And then there's a list of the designers and what cars they apply to. 13 new paint colors in GT Auto. Race events which only allow for certain car settings to be adjusted have been added. A results button on the lobby. An engine startup sound and haptic vibration have been added when changing cars in the garage using a DualSense controller. Okay. They fixed some issues. Alright. Awesome. That's a lot of stuff. I didn't read every note there, but that's okay. Now, I think as people are still tuning in and stuff, as you can see, I've got 5 things to check out in the cafe. There are probably extra cafe menus that I've completed because I happen to own all of the cars that the menu's related to. And so I'm just going to, first of all, collect the rewards for stuff that's completed that says reward available. You can see there are some menus here where I've already collected the reward. But let's start off the stream actually claiming any rewards that I haven't collected in the cafe. We're going to be hearing about the cars that are part of the cafe menu with a lovely little sort of cutscene and stuff, and I will read it out to you, just like I did when I was playing through the whole Gran Turismo Cafe campaign during my initial playthrough of Gran Turismo 7, way back when it released almost a year ago now. Not quite a year ago yet, because it came out in March, but yeah, it's amazing what's been added to this game in a year. We're going to get a 6-star engine ticket from the roulette for getting all these Mazdas. Congratulations. You've got all 3 cars. This completes your rotary engine collection. Once you've collected your present, I've got some stories to tell you about these cars. You know you've missed Luca, chat. Admit it. Here we go. Rotary engine collection, baby. The Mazda RX-7 and RX-8 are rotary engine sports cars. They make a splendid collection indeed. You know, the story behind Mazda's rotary engines is actually quite fascinating. They have their origin in the Wankel engine, which was developed by the German automaker NSU in the 50s. The brain behind this beast was Felix Wankel, hence the engine's name. No other reason, chat. It's named after the guy. Rotary engines employ a design that is very different from regular engines. Namely, they use a revolving rotor to transmit motive force to the wheels, able to put a great deal of power with relatively few parts. They were once said to be the ideal engine. In 1961, then Toyo Kogyo signed a technical cooperation deal with NSU and set to work on developing their own rotary engine. However, the initial engine that NSU developed was incomplete, presenting many challenges. Nevertheless, Mazda spent the next 6 years working to overcome them. Then, in 1967, it unveiled the world's first dual-rotor rotary engine road car, the Cosmo Sport. Looking to test the reliability of their engine, Mazda entered the 84-hour Marathon de la Route at the legendary Nürburgring, Germany in 1968, where it finished 4th overall. That's a damn respectable result. Wow. Years later, at the 1991 Le Mans 24-hour, Mazda's rotary engine-powered 787B had the honor of being the first Japanese car to win the competition. Wow! Mazda is a company with over 100 years of history, and the RX-7 and RX-8 certainly mark high points. Doubtless the next generation sports car will continue to play a leading role in the history of rotary engines. Wow. That was a very nice story, Luca. What else you got for me? So we've claimed the rewards for all these. This one obviously must be the extra menu with the Toyota 86. The reason why it says new here is it must have been added in this new update. I would assume. I could be wrong. It might just have the new badge there because I've never actually looked at that particular menu. But hey, we completed the one about the Honda NSX. Basically, there were two good Honda NSXs, these two, and then personally, I think they kind of ruined it with this newest model. Let's hear about it. Yeah, I've completed the Honda NSX collection. You got stories to tell. Great. Tell me about how they made great cars initially, and then the new car is a bit meh. In my opinion. If you like the new NSX, that's fine. Let me know, actually. Without a doubt, these three Hondas changed the way the world viewed Japanese sports cars. They make a fine collection, and welcome to everybody tuning in. I will indeed be racing Gran Turismo Sophy shortly. We're just, first of all, collecting any rewards from the extra menus that I've basically accumulated naturally through buying cars, playing this game off stream. Because I really think the cafe menus were kind of a high point of the playthrough, I've never actually redeemed one off stream. So yeah, we're just going to redeem the ones that I'd yet to, and therefore I'm getting engine tickets. But yeah, stay tuned, Yaks, because I will be racing GT Sophy soon. Honda was founded by engineer... sorry if I mispronounced this. Sorichiro... Sorichiro Honda in 1948, following Japan's defeat in World War II. A mechanic at heart, Mr. Honda approached competition racing as an engineering laboratory. His was the first Japanese company to complete the notorious Grand Valley looks awesome. We're going to be racing that soon. His was the first Japanese company to compete in the notoriously dangerous Isle of Man TT, as well as the first to compete in Formula One, the pinnacle of Formula racing. Wow! And actually that car, in that photo, I do believe is one of the new ones in this brand new update, version 1.29. Indeed. Oh, this car. I'm sorry, Ayrton Senna's F1 Honda, right? Oh man, I actually have this car in my Gran Turismo 7 collection as well. This thing is wonderful to drive. Indeed, time and again, Honda has proven its worth on the world stage. Outside of its motorsports achievements, Honda also produced a number of legendary street-legal sports cars. Among these was the S500, why did I read 6? Which debuted in 1963 and had a displacement of only 531 cc, as well as front-wheel steering, front-wheel drive models like the CRX and Integra and the S2000 front-wheel steering, rear-wheel drive sports car. Debuted in 1990, the NSX series represents the height of sports car development at Honda. Taking a cue from F1 machines, Honda's engineers gave the NSX a midship engine rear-wheel drive layout and made it the world's first production car to be clothed in an all-aluminium monocoque body. From visibility to handling, the NSX had it all, making it the envy of automakers the world over. The NSX Type R from '92 is truly legendary. It is the fastest, most stoic NSX around. Purged of all excess, its weight was reduced by 120 kilograms, and it boasts a streamlined engine and underbody. In '97, the NSX received an expanded 3.2-liter displacement, and in 2001, fixed headlamps. Wait, so the headlamps were broken in all other models? Or are you saying that the headlamps didn't move like that? This NSX Type R from 2002 incorporates these minor changes. Oh, I see. Yeah, it means they don't have the cool headlamps. I like the cool headlamps that can hide. Fixed headlamps, boo. Distinguished by its aerodynamic advantages, and it is capable of sticking to the track at high speeds, thereby offering an incredibly smooth ride. Here, the first act of the NSX came to a close, and it wasn't until 2016 that they ruined it when the series would be reborn. Here we go. Which brings us to the hybrid four-wheel drive 2017 model. I personally don't like the look of this thing. It's not an NSX to me, but that's just my opinion. Like the original NSX series, it's equipped with a midship V6 engine. But this time around, it's paired with an electric motors in the front and rear that send power to all four wheels. It's a sports car that speaks to the technical and creative legacy left behind by Mr. Honda. Oh, I guess that's why it's a lot bulkier, right? Because of the hybrid nature, and it has to have all the electric motors and stuff, and plus, like, obviously safety regulations of more modern cars has definitely had an influence on the design of chassis and stuff. But yeah, the new NSX, I'm just not feeling it. Anyway, we've got that reward. How many more menus do I have to claim? Just 3 more. If it is okay, I do want to read them out to you now, and then I'm going to race GT Sophy. Yeah, let's get it. Congratulations, you got all 3 cars. This is the Nissan Silvia collection. Tell me about the Silvias. I quite like these. You never know, the parts that we might get from the roulette tickets might prove useful soon when we race GT Sophy. You never know. The Silvia was the most elegant and sporty coupe in Nissan's storied roster. And the 3 you've assembled here were each exceedingly popular in the 80s and 90s. The stability provided by the rear-wheel drive layout and the affordability for which they were initially known are 2 reasons for their popularity. Really, it is a splendid collection that brings together the best of the Silvia series. Let me start by telling you a bit about the original model, the first generation Silvia from 1965. That is a good looking car. A genuine coupe. It was built on the engine and chassis of the Nissan Fairlady 16,000. Or 1600, sorry. 1600. Its beautiful design is consistent with the way that European sports cars from the 60s and 70s. By the way, did you know the names, where the name Silvia comes from? It's actually taken from a beautiful and romantic goddess in Roman mythology. The S13 Silvia is 5 generations removed from the original model. Sold between 1988 and 1993. It notably served as the base car for the 180 SX, a coupe known for its retractable headlamps. Again, I love the whole retractable headlamp thing. It's brilliant. Along with the Toyota Celica and Honda Prelude, the S13 became famous as an affordable 2-door coupe. Affordability aside, its rear-wheel drive layout, powerful engine, and innovative suspension contributed to its superior handling, giving it a lead role in Japan's mountain racing scene. Japan is home to many enthusiasts of tuning and customization. So the Celati, this Celati, which makes use of parts from the Silvia, and the 180 SX, is considered to be very cool. Yo, this car is very cool. Outside of Japan, Silvia cars have been marketed under names like the 200 SX and the 240 SX. Slight variations of the Japanese Silvia in terms of design and engine specifications. The 200 SX and 240 SX share with their counterparts all the qualities of an elegant and sporty FR coupe. The successor of the popular S13, this 6th gen S14 debuted in 1993. Despite its slightly larger body, it retains the sharp lines and elegance of its namesake. One mustn't forget that it also features an updated SR20 DET, first introduced in the later S13 models. I'm assuming that's the name of the engine, SR20 DET. Later iterations of the S14 featured an even sportier design language, and this trend continued with the 7th gen S15. Oh yeah, you can see that almost looks like a Toyota Supra. Look at it. It's very Toyota Supra. It's a wonder there wasn't a lawsuit. Slightly more compact than its predecessor, it offers smooth handling that draws on the car's basic attributes. Design-wise, it's instantly recognizable as a Toyota Supra copy. As a sports coupe. Improvements to the suspension, engine, and body rigidity all contribute to a fine driving experience. Since production of the S15 ended in 2002, Nissan have yet to unveil a successor model. Nevertheless, each Silvia is worthy of belonging to Japan's most elegant and cool line of sports coupes. Oh, that's nice. And then they all drive off. Oh, look at that. Wow. Bye, Sylvia. That's nice. Just a few more to go. Let's hear about the Renault. All right. Extra menu 12. The Renault. These three cars, produced by Renault, a French manufacturer with a long history of rally and track racing. This is a wonderful collection that really celebrates Renault's motorsport history. The company was founded by Louis Renault and his brothers. Louis is perhaps best known for inventing the direct drive system, a kind of prototype for the FR system of the period. This system was fitted in a car known as the Volturette, which became a huge hit. Sorry if I mispronounced that, but look at those chaps. Look at those mustaches. Look at those hats. Wow. Those cars look safe. Oh my goodness. In the early 20th century, Renault succeeded in expanding rapidly all over the world. The company's founder, Louis Renault, soon got into motor racing along with his brother, Marcel. Cars produced by Louis were performing well wherever they were raced. And indeed, Renault won the first ever French Grand Prix in 1906. In 1926, Renault set a spectacular 24-hour speed record in a special car based on a production model. The company's habit of competing at the very top of the motorsport world continued after Louis' death. After Renault's current cars... Renault's current cars all live and breathe this legacy. The boxy appearance of this R8 Gordini belies belies its radical nature. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing anything, by the way. It featured a high-performance engine by Amédée Gordini, a French engineer known as the Sorcerer. Renault also took the rallying world by storm. Indeed, this R5 Turbo is one of the most iconic rally cars of all time, designed specifically to win the World Rally Championship. It took a front-wheel drive mass-market car and converted it into a midship rear-wheel drive monster. It has fat tires that allow it to maintain grip on corners and a notably wide body. The Renault Clio V6 is actually known as the modern-day successor of the R5 Turbo. It's based on a front-wheel drive Clio's body and fitted with a 3-litre V6 engine. The Clio V6 is used for track racing, including a one-make races organized by Renault. Renault have a particular gift for producing surprisingly powerful sports car models of their more compact cars. Driving them requires a certain amount of skill, but once you get the hang of it, they're a great deal of fun. That's actually pretty good. Alright, we've just got one more menu, and then Sophy, you're on. Right after this, we just need to learn about the straight 6 BMWs. Congratulations, got all 3 cars. Alright. Tell me about them Beamers, Luca. And I'm sure I'll complete the other menus at some point, and if I do, I will wait for the next time I'm streaming a Gran Turismo 7 stream, and I will read out these for you. Because I want that to kind of be part of the experience. Because we only get to see these once, really. Actually, I think you can go into the cafe and read them again, but yeah. These three straight six BMWs are the picks of their respective eras. A magnificent collection indeed. BMW or, whoa! Wait a minute. I had no idea that that's what BMW stood for, but hang on a minute. Shouldn't it be BEW, or is it because of like translation from German to English? Anyway, Bavarian Engine Works. I actually never knew that. Was a company that cut its teeth building engines. It's right there in the name. I knew they built engines, but still. Although, historically speaking, its first engines were built for aircrafts, not automobiles. Huh. Alright, hello to who's tuning in. We're going to be racing GT Sophy right after this. In 1917, the company released its first product, a straight six engine called the BMW Ela, I'm assuming that would be. Or because I doubt it would be the BMW La. Oh, yeah. Anyway. Considered a perfectly balanced engine, the straight six layout. Right. Hi, CP. Hi. Yeah, the more you know. Considered a perfectly balanced engine, the straight six layout cancelled out all rocking among its cylinders. Yeah, that's basically what Luca just said as well. Offering high reliability and performance, it was used to power countless famous aircrafts. Having made a name for itself in engine development, BMW turned next to automaking, producing many renowned cars and automobile engines. But the highest praise has always been reserved for its smooth as silk straight sixes. The E46 M3 was a major achievement in its field and the last M3 to carry a naturally aspirated straight six. Not only is the S54 3.2-litre engine highly responsive, but it also roars like a lion. Although BMW also built V8s for the M3, it never abandoned its straight six. The M2 competition is an excellent example of this return to form. Propelled by a twin-turbo 3-litre straight six, this compact missile is capable of hitting rocket-level speeds. Tracing one's way along the M family is one is bound to come across many great straight six cars. And the 3.0 CSL from 1973 is definitely one of them. I think that car looks absolutely beautiful. Fitted with a 3-litre straight six and later a 3.2-litre upgrade, this legend was a major player in the touring car races. Some 130 years have passed since automobiles adopted the internal combustion engine. Yet few have left their mark on history quite like BMW's ever-evolving straight six. Hello! Badger! Hi, and welcome to the stream. I'm actually quite glad that I kind of delayed racing GT Sophy until a few more people shuffled in. You've not really missed anything yet. Gran Turismo 7 has these wonderful cafe menus whereby you actually collect all of the cars on the menu. Like, it's literally like a cafe menu. I can show you. The idea is, if we look at what's on the menu, like when I completed my playthrough of Gran Turismo, let's go to the archive a second. As you play through Gran Turismo 7, you are tasked with collecting every car on the menu. And once you've completed a collection, you get a lovely cutscene that, like what you just saw the very end of. And you basically get told about the history of the cars that you've just collected. Anyway, that was the last one that I needed to collect for now. And what we're going to do is we're going to collect the prizes from those cafe menus. And then we're going to go up there to take on GT Sophy in the limited time event that's been added to today's Gran Turismo update. So first of all, let's hope for decent prizes. Wish me luck, chat. Drum roll, drum roll. These are all high value tickets, so we should get good stuff. Yeah, like so we've got a few engine tickets. And, oh, this one is for a Porsche 911 2017. Nice. This is, by the way, tickets like these are the only way to get beefed up engines for specific cars. Like, literally the only way. You cannot buy them in the tuning shop. That's alright, no worries. What car is this engine for? Corvette C7 ZR119. Oh my god, Yax! Yax, if you're still here, is this engine any good? Because my C7 ZR1 can already, I think it's already got like over 1,000 horsepower. How can it possibly get any better than that? God damn. My C7's already maxed out tuning wise, and now I've got an engine for it. That's amazing. What else are we gonna get? Oh, this is just for car parts, okay. Yo, we got lighter body, I think. For what car though? Weight reduction for a Lexus? Oh man. I was hoping for like Nissan GTR, but we've got weight reduction stage 5 for a Lexus. That's okay. Because again, weight reduction stage 5, you can't buy it. You can only win it. Okay, so I can have a super light Lexus. Oh no. I just read CP's chat there. And, oh no. We've got a carbon propeller shaft for the Toyota 86 from 2016. And last but not least, GTR. Oh! That is a really good car. The Audi Sport Quattro S1 Pikes Peak Edition from 1987. Yep, if that engine is indeed better than the standard one, happy days. Alright, it's time. And I'm going to, let's have a look at all my different cars. And I've got 272 cars right now. And you know what? Let's sort them by most recently used. And I'm a big fan of Nissan GTRs and stuff. I just am. And you know what? I think I'm going to use this 2017 GTR Nismo with just under 800 performance points as the first car that I want to have a go against Sophy with. We got racing soft tires. Let's see what this is going to be like. Oh yeah. Like, okay, so if you look at this graph here, where there's a line, you can see that I've hooked up miles in Gran Turismo 7. Let me show you the entire graph, just quick. So this is February 2022. The game wasn't out then. The game launched on the 4th of March 2022. Where there is a gap in that first graph, the servers were actually down. But these are all the days that I've played GT7. You can see there are a lot of days where I didn't skip a day, and then you'll see some gaps here. I believe this might be where I caught COVID. Yeah, I think I had COVID right here. And then certain days I completely forgot to log in, and I was kind of annoyed. I don't know quite what happened in November last year. Oh, maybe that was where the COVID was. I can't remember now. But yeah, I've played a lot of GT. In fact, I've played time-driven 161 hours. And we're about to add a few more hours to that total right now.